This is Barry again, video number 2 on how to play guitar from a very basic point of view. So what I'm going to do today is try an additional chord, which is chord of C. Now up till now we've done an E, we've done an A, we did a D, and we did an E minor. So they're very basic chords. So now we're going to move on and try something a little different, try a C. So you want your third finger on the A string in the third fret. Your second finger string below and 1 fret back. So that is going to be the D string on the second fret. And your first finger, it's a bit of a stretch this, it's going to have to be on the B string, like that, and press a little bit hard, not too much, and there is your chord of C. You know you've got it right when you can hear all those notes come out. Don't worry about the E string, that one. It's that one. So, that is a chord of C. Now we've already done an E, E minor, we did a D, we did an A. So now we've done the C. And we can do one more. If you take the chord of E that we tried earlier, move everything down 1 string. Okay, so your first finger now is going to be on the B string. Your second finger is going to be on the D. And the third finger is going to be on the G. So that finger on the B, that one on the D, that one on the G. That's an A minor. Now normally, if I was to teach on a one-to-one basis, I wouldn't move any further until we've got those absolutely right, 1 chord at a time. But what you can do, obviously, is pause the video and keep working on that and come back to the video when you got to that level. So we've got E, E minor, A minor, D, A, and E minor. I'm going to try something a little different. So we've got the C, of course, don't forget that one. C, E, E minor, A minor, D, and A. I hope you can see the fingering on that. D, A, E. Right, now for a little bit of fun. Take the E string and put your hand just over what we call the bridge, which is that part there. Just gently, like that, the palm of your hand. So we want to go on the E string, so we go, which is the bass one, 2 notes. Then go to the second fret on the E string, 1 note and 1 note off. So we've got, okay. Now go to the 4th fret on the E string, 1 note and off. So we got open, 2nd fret, open, 4th fret, Now go to the 5th fret and go back 1. So open, 1st, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret. Okay. And then get to speed if you can. Then go on to the A string, the next string down, and do exactly the same. Do that twice. So we've gone 4 times A, back to the E. Okay, so we'll try it again. And back. Now I'm going to change the setting on my amp. Just one moment, and then you'll see how we can have a bit of fun with this. Turn the volume down on this one a bit. I've got a little bit of echo, some effects going on now. I'm going to mute it. Hear that echo? We turn it down a little bit. Then so you can do any setting you like with that. Put the setting back. Now we've got a clean sound. Or without muting. Okay, it's a bit of fun. Now with chords, you can also add a little bit of extra to them. So what I'm doing, I'm playing an E and putting my little finger on the B string on the 2nd fret and off. So if we were to play a rhythm like that, do that with all of the chords. So let's try, say for instance, D. Remember what D was? Now, if you can get your little finger under your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the E string, so we get. That actually is an intro to a Queen song. Little thing called love. So that's what it is, a D, little finger on the 3rd fret and then off. We can do that with an E, as we did. We can do that with an A by placing it on the 2nd fret on the E string. on and off. Okay, so we had, just a recap, E minor, E, A minor, D, A, and C. We've done a little bit of okay. So what we can do now is show you a couple of seventh chords. So we can do a D7, which is, it's a bit like the D, but reversed. So what you're doing, you're putting your first finger on the B string. My fingernails need cutting, so they're getting in the way now. The third finger, that goes on the G string. When I say the third, I actually really mean the second, because this is your second finger. I'm sorry about that. And the third finger goes on the E string. Okay, so recap, that's on the B, that is on the G, and that is on the E. Notice that these two are in the second fret, that's in the first fret. Okay, so that is D7. So we've got a D there, and we've got a D7. I'll cover seventh chords as we progress. There's many of them that we can use. C has got a beautiful one, which is C7. But we'll cover that a little bit later on. What we can do, we can try what we call an arpeggio, which is, what you're doing is you're taking the strings and you're playing them like that. Now I was using an A with an E, starting with the E. Up to A, back to E. Something else that's worth knowing, we'll cover this in greater depth further on, but most of the songs done in the 60s and the 70s and often even today are only actually three chords. They're three major chords, and each key has its own three major chords. So the key of A actually has A, D and E. So you can actually make up a song just from those three chords. A, to D, back to A, and E, and A. Now, when we transpose that to bar chords, and we'll cover bar chords much later on in another video, the A is there, the D is right up here and the E is up here. So what we can do the same sort of thing. Down to D on the first, back to A, D and A. Down to the first position, D and A. Now the E, D, A. So 3 chords. The other keys we've yet to cover. So for the moment I can only show on here the A, the D and the E. But we'll move on to do those. So go back to arpeggios, let's try them again. Let's do a C. Get your fingers in the right position for the C. So A minor, E, and back to the A minor, A minor and C, part of an intro to a very old song. We'll cover that later on in another video with particular intros which are quite iconic in its day. That one is all about chords. There is one by another band which is just 3 chords, which is D, A and G, but to make it sound good it has to be done in bar chord positions apart from the D, so you get that's by Creedence Clearwater Revival, Bad Moon Rising, but we'll cover those as we progress. I think we showed through on one of these videos the first video, number 1, which was a David Bowie intro, which was an E and an A. That's all it is. E and A, E and A. There's many like that we can cover. Also some nice lead intros, which you know, can be quite good, worth trying. Things like very old one from Cliff Richard in his very early days. A nice iconic sound. So there's a lot there that we can actually cover. That's another one again. It's another one, and again we'll show you that. Again, my hand was muted on that, so that gave it that that nice. Or you can do it higher up the neck, that particular, which it is on the record, it's done further up here. But when I play it with the band, I add that in, and the second guitarist does the top part. So I would do the, and he goes up here, and I follow him. We can cover that as we go on. So I hope that helps. You've learnt now so far E minor, E, A, D, A minor, D7 and C, which is a beautiful chord. Okay, I hope that helps. Any comments, put them on the site, and if there's anything there that I need to cover, I can either do it in video number 3 or video number 4, or I'll answer it if I can, if it's possible to put it in writing, because sometimes it's not easy to describe something in writing. It's easier to show it. But if you've got a question on any of what we've covered, and then I'll try and answer it with your question on the site. Now I'm going to go and get my nails cut now. That's another point. Make sure you always have your fingernails on the left hand well trimmed. Mine aren't today, so I'm not playing as well as I might. But just to finish off, okay, have fun with the guitar, and we'll do another one in a few days' time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.